is certainly something to look towards, but also my eyes can't help but turn towards Flickless and obviously Ara on the other side. A very aggressive beginning, so I'll pause my thought there as Ara already gone from this round, as is Flickless. So a quick welcome to the VCT played map for them if you look at the amount of times they played it, but it's obviously sat well with them in the past. Now we look at what they can recover from here, GIANTX. It looks like that focus to split through trees, still focused towards LA. Cyphercron is waiting. Nice. Another connection towards west side. Kayak as well, catching Cloud, trying to slip the smoke. Spike now loose and Purpo not really able to make much impact through main. So try and maybe find a new way here, but I think Alpha will have heard these steps. Yeah, he absolutely has. Clean work for Alpha in the end. And looking
to see him play.
Yeah, it's a hard first opponent, isn't it? To feel comfortable against as well. And somewhat unknown. You don't really know what FNATIC are going to look like here. And we do have this new composition as well.
Yeah.
As Bayer was discussing, this should be a throwaway round. It is only classics for GIANTX. So how do we feel about Alpha in this Vice role?
Alpha specifically, I think he'll be fine. I think that FNATIC, like, they're going to have all the tricks up their sleeves for this first time they've played it.
Yeah.
So GIANTX doing a good job for the rest of the teams who are going to play FNATIC later on a sense, trying to expose, you know, where are they cooking, where they're not cooking. But I expect it to be more than fine for the first time.
I don't see there being many of an issue.
I think specifically for the Vice, for Alpha, having that flash to fight off of is something that he's not used to having. That self-sustained, like, tool. That makes sense?
Yeah.
So I'll be very interested to see if he's just going to flash and fight people.
Yeah, that'll be fun going forward. Nice round there.
Yeah, FNATIC got them completely surrounded here.
Oh, this is going to be tough. We've already got Alpha tucked in towards Hell, BOASTER playing from Heaven. And the split is mostly focused through towards Tree, but it's segmented. Flickless with a lovely little double. Gets himself... Crashes and Chronicle are two with the Vandals, but they may be opting against it. This is on Crashes now to farm up. This is nice from Kayak. That's a rifle cost. You don't want to lose more than one more than that's been dropped. Crashes going to make it costly. Big economic damage in the end. Very nicely done. Costing them 3 of the year. This map could be a good place for them to find some potential. Kayak still on that Outlaw, dealt with so easily. Yeah, there's light shields to maybe leaning back towards B.
Yeah, nice maturity in this mid round. Nothing too obvious, but they need to check Chronicle.
Oh my god, Ara was quick to adjust there. Really nice. Now the first real challenge for Alpha on this, it's a lot to handle on this site, and he goes for, I mean, that was a bold maneuver from Alpha. It wasn't going to build towards A, is coming in. Crashies is going to give away that he does have a rifle here. And now the problems start to mount. This is going to be an issue. BOASTER trying to play it forward, but he gets caught. This is gorgeous. GIANTX looking like they're on the same page finally. This looks good. Ara looking to try and slip the net. Finds a man. That's Alpha gone. Not having the best of times in those smokes, old Alpha. And now Kron, he was already on that Sheriff, so it was never going to be easy for him. But Kayak coming over with the Phantom might still be able to do some damage. But by all rights, this is solid from GIANTX. Westside going to probably close the account here. Ara just going to confirm it. An in-zone floor. Yeah, you're kind of committed
it's
already.
Very committed, yeah. Oh, big tail.
Okay, does
nothing off the back.
Okay.
You'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take one. Look, it's going to note that there was that presence from Crashies. Do they then start looking for other options? It looks like that is the case for GIANTX. Westside is hitting today. Going to be forced off this one.
Nice.
Going to go for the ult. Gets him out of there, can reposition towards backside if he fancies. And also BOASTER slipped in, but look who's been caught. Purpo catching Crashies, really going to create problems. BOASTER tries to greet him with a smile. Ara still going to be fighting forward. Time getting low now. 10 seconds cleared. GIANTX showing off now. 8 seconds, they got to get a plan, and Alpha is a problem. Until then, Purpo, safe pair of hands. Explore that option. Alpha, the timing is going to be curious here. Ara is getting closer. He's had look lovely from Ara. This guy's doing really well. You want to see a young star like this having those impact rounds, but this one is just good farming. Great trade for Westside too. They're catching everything they need, and all eyes turn towards Ara here. And he's caught the perfect timing on this. Quite a cool caught with nowhere to go. Follow-up looking likely not to be. BOASTER outswings, but still the numbers sit with GIANTX, and they have the sight.
Yeah, the guns situation isn't great for FNATIC. Retaking with an Outlaw and a Guardian. Not ideal.
So much still to play with here too. Purpo still got that paranoia. Smoke just coming back in. Flickless as well, ready with the flash if it comes down to it. I don't see a way in. And certainly not like that. Caught off guard. Westside has been firing on all cylinders. I've got to say, FNATIC need a timeout. They need to switch something up here. Minnie, what would you be saying in these moments? Because, again, FNATIC, I feel like for the last couple of games have been on this really good increase. They've been looking better and better per game. Confidence looking good. Now they've met a bit of a challenge on a map that they don't have, I'd say, Kron a little bit deeper. Playing from backside, support coming from market. But Ara's already ahead of this, deep through towards CT. Are they expecting it? Yes! Kayak with a quick shot. Takes away Ara. Then no one's coming through heaven so far, but still Garden going to come in, going to invest that smoke real quick. The Paranoid looking good. Kayak going to take another step forward. This is the time to pounce. Boaster takes away Cloud. Purpo replies. It's still going back and forth here. Don't think it's over until then. Boaster's patience pays off. Well invested ults, really setting the tone.
Yeah, it was a nice idea from Giant.
We get him feeling good about this one.
Exploration through middle from FNATIC.
They don't know. They only know about one. The knife actually only caught towards Crashies, but it's a quick clear. Cloud and Ara very head... I don't want to say lost, but nowhere near as strong as they are on other maps. Yeah, it becomes a little bit of a potential. You know, like, again, rolling it back here. Boaster, no man's land, swept aside.
Yeah, the best...
Looking at that time, this has been a good bit of stall from FNATIC here. Boaster needs to buy a couple more seconds. He's going to leave one more to take a fight on it. Ara's going to clear Crashies. They might be able to get a plant now. Hold on. It's not over yet. Playing from those pressured scenario, they're holding on. Boaster needs to get out of dodge real quick because Westside is trying to bully his way through heaven, leaving just Alpha alive in a 1v2. Cloud on the site. Flickless playing down low. And oh, it's perfect. GIANTX even under pressure. It's a very small victory. It's FNATIC playing 3 middle. Cloud gonna just get into safety. Ara maybe overextending a bit there. What do they do with 4 players here? Still need to walk through this. Big info on the cam, spotting push up there. So starting to fit. Oh, Boaster, okay. That was very, very cautious about this, holding this position. Purpo isn't alone though. Flickless with him though. This is huge. Purpo finds the pick, and now it's gonna be Kayak in the response. They are now dwindling in numbers, down to just 2. Flickless still finding bodies to drop, but the defuse starting. He's gonna go nuclear. Can't be done. Chronicle defends it. Defuse there. Okay, Kayak. Big risk. Could be on for an absolute heater. Stunning towards Ara, catching that, dipping off. GIANTX were running, but we can see there is intent behind it. There's the vast majority of the players going to be working through from that market side. Flickless going to pop the ult, and his game on now. Alpha going to be swept aside after 1. It's pretty much falling into Chronicle, who gets drive-by'd. Flickless just... I don't know if you saw him. Yeah, that doesn't even seem real, but still, they are only down to 2, right? It's Purpo and Flickless. Purpo's got his ult. Don't know if he's getting a real chance to play it much. But the map is closing in. We can see the positioning from Crashies. Discomfort from Purpo to try and play it forward. Flickless over towards Switch. Turns a flash. Gorgeous from Flickless. Needs a bit more here. Does he get the time he wants? No. Kayak gonna shut it down. FNATIC with a little bit of resurgence towards the end here. Carving out a buffer going forward. Up to 5 rounds.
Yeah, an attack side, surprisingly, is I won't expect it to be this deep into middle, though.
Sure not. Oh! Ara clean. And this is nice for GIANTX. Just taking the fight to FNATIC. No fear being shown. Flickless trying to back away, but he doesn't need to. Shoulders it well, takes away Boaster. FNATIC looking kind of outdone on this. That's so many players here. Oh my word, outdone. Yeah, beautiful. GIANTX, where's this side been the whole time?
Still get him.
Sheriff's
Then get some more.
Was it? Hold on. Kayak's up to
Sorry.
No, it's over now. Ooh, ooh, Kayak? Nah,
oh, okay.
It's done now. It's done now. Okay, there was a little moment. Well, Kron, so it shouldn't be too hard for them to handle. You got to look at that nice angle as well for Cloud. Lovely, and that's without even getting past Westside, who's gonna be waiting. One's gonna slip the net. Any big pressure? Okay, Cloud has to get away from that now. You can see Boaster gonna take the space that was given. Ara gonna catch the cross though. That's Kayak gone. They're gonna know that someone might have slipped that smoke. There is a chance of it. It's gonna be found. Flickless very heads up. And Kron last one alive. And not for long. GIANTX with a flawless round.
That the A side of the map is stacked. That might be enough information.
I don't know if Alpha saw 2 or 1, but then Flickless feeling brave, but right now Cloud is blinded. Kayak desperately trying to find them, but it's Alpha controlling it well. Yeah, they cleared this B main pressure very...
Sniffing the map out.
Purpo
Last player
gonna get dealt with by Alpha. Aura be the last to fall here. Yeah, probably opting to give this up. 20, they actually...
He's not had the best year so far. And I think that those kind of kills are rounds where... Ooh.
Hold on, hold on. Aura, they're getting wise to the games here, though. FNATIC seem to...
Here. So they can stack towards this A side of the map.
Oh,
big kill from
out.
Kayak.
Yeah, going down. That's pretty brutal now. They're going to lose a lot of that control, and the cross going to feel treacherous for Westside.
They keep the high low. So if there's no smoke here, this could be dangerous for FNATIC.
Ah, but they're getting
Exploration.
cancelled. They're getting too curious, too worried about that B site. They might get the timing right. They absolutely have. Flickless. That is perfect impact. Going to be blinded, but it's fine. He gets out of it in time. Oh, but Alpha right back to it as well. It's going to get an isolated fight. I don't know. He's looking for it. Westside's been smacking some of these shots, but yeah, angle too good for Chronicle in the end. Got to say it.
GIANTX back down to Sheriffs.
This team is scary, even in this. Nice from BOASTER, though. Comfortable gets... Heavens, just, you can't work back from it.
Just looks like they want to economic damage potentially. But Jesus Christ.
Nice trade, though, from Cloud. As much, like, both teams are hitting shots today. I feel like we've got some really nice mechanics on display. Kayak still going to be very much in control. This shouldn't be too much of a threat. Too much of a threat. They make it out with 3. What's that util to come through? Toward middle.
Yeah.
Going to be BOASTER catching Flickless. I'm going to pop the ult to try and keep himself in this round. And now there's pressure coming from everywhere. They are close to the site, but they're waiting by the boathouse. A little bit of a trip towards the back here. Aura doesn't know where to look, but soon enough he's going to have a flood of players coming his way. That smoke is lethal. Oh, but so's the knife to the throat. Oh, it's gorgeous from Aura.
Side, and I think Alpha was pretty good on the attack side.
Let's see how he fares this round. Peeking into that Aura. That's well of the difference of how much you get punished at this level. For now, Purpo gonna have to rescind away from that A main side. Flickless not clean enough on that. Chronicle gonna clear it. And now Purpo's under pressure himself. We saw how well Aura did, but now you got to make your own go of it. That's not how it's gonna work out, Purpo. Kind of connecting that. Searching, and so is maybe Alpha. Sorry, BOASTER, but actually they are searching on this.
What?
I don't love that. I mean, nice. Hell, he is just about evading presence. Chronicle. Oh, God. Question mark, BOASTER. Oh my God, oh my God. It's okay, it's BOASTER, he's fine. He's fine on that. Cloud and Flickless go down. He gets CT control. There's still pressure here though, right? Like, BOASTER can be smoked off, which he has been. His smoke's not up for another couple of seconds. Nice from BOASTER though. Laying it in right. Aura just gonna beeline with Westside towards the site as best they can, see if they can try and pry these players out of the back site here, but time is running low. They gotta go now or they gotta go never. They're trying to make something happen. Westside and Aura doing well here. BOASTER gonna have to go for the ace. And he's gonna wait for it, he's got it. BOASTER!
This camera and break it. It's gonna be easy for GIANTX to stack towards this A side.
Oh, but Alpha just ahead of where Flickless expected. Controls the corner, and now Purpo's position gets really tricky. Harder to handle on this angle, but he's so clean! Purpo, that is gorgeous from you! Takes the TP out, but he might have absolutely destroyed FNATIC's approach. Now we look at their deeper options. BOASTER trying to give them another layer. He's been caught. No ace this time, buddy. That's a 4v2. Impressive. Now Purpo still in a bit of a... I want to say an all-in position. He's going to be noted this time. You're not going to get away with... Oh! My God, what are they feeding these young players? Flickless does do well to get 2. Is going to be traded in, but Cloud going to continue to keep the numbers up for GIANTX. The spike is down in main mini. They're screwed, surely. I mean, Kayak's got his ult. He does get out of there. Hold on, can GIANTX keep their composure? Yeah, it looks like they can. Alpha found towards hell. Kayak. A lot of pressure on one man's shoulders now, 1v3. This would be the 12th for GIANTX. Kayak waiting for someone to give him that 1v1. Does anyone dare do it? Who blinks first? He moves forward towards main. We can see the positions on the minimap, but Kayak has to go in. Lovely. Nice try, but looking for maybe... I don't know what he's looking for here. Okay, backside control and maybe a crunch. So they've got Boathouse, but Cloud's taking Kayak away. This feels like it's fallen short already. They've been hindered at main. Might get spammed through on the wall. They will. Cloud, stunning. Stunning. And they're so ready for this. Look at these shorties in hand. They know exactly what you're going for. Westside just trying to buy time. Wait for it to fade away, but the TP gets taken and Purpo's on the site now. Chronicle's got problems. They got the rifles back out. Crashies and Kron can't do enough. It's 13. Over towards that connection side. Paranoia. Stalled out. And now the pressure comes in. Nice from Westside. Oh, it's clean from Westside. Crashies does trade it back through, but now they're dwindling in numbers. Boaster oh, where's this Boaster been? Gets one ace and he's big man. Purpo and Flickless have the time on their side. FNATIC gonna have to get back to business here. They've got to be dealt with, and they are. GIANTX get the first. Virtus Pro maybe back in the day, because they used to do it a lot.
Ironically, FNATIC did it.
Yeah, they did actually, like the Swedish FNATIC back in the day were fond of it. But our old age aside, Flickless showing what the youth can do these days. Looking solid in this Aura as well, farming it up. They'll be happy as Larry. The map and Kayak's position going to be negated for now by the wall coming up, but Aura is going to be spotted. Oh! Aura! That is so sick. Kron just gets backhanded. Kayak then tries to make a play, get involved, does well. Bails him out a little, if anything. If that crossing it does give Crushies another opportunity. Oh, he's being sneaky. He's being very sneaky. Plants in, gun barely out. No comms apparently, and Cloud goes down. One and oh, Kayak on an off angle, supported as well. Yeah, I think that they're getting a really good read on this. Oh! Aura is impressing me, man. Seems to be getting away with it, right? Like, it feels like it went through that timing of like, okay, it's being checked a lot. They're all focused towards BOASTER, but Crashies, oh, he's gonna get two.
30 seconds
exceeding expectations. And they look to pivot back towards B. Still had that presence towards main. They had Cloud over here. Alpha's gonna have to respect this a little. Yeah, has to fall away from it. He's got Chronicle now in support, but Aura on the case, and he's been clean. Doesn't fancy a re-peek towards that. Careful now, Cloud. They're getting closer. Flickless keeping them secure, but it's Boaster left in a 1v2. That Odin, slow and steady. Oh! Come on! Oh, he's making it.
And so Boaster shouldn't be as comfortable.
Oh, that's a lot of util. Kron might be in trouble. Okay. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Kron, what the hell is that? And Boaster in the meantime just got one with the Odin. Looking like a bit of a difference from map 1 to map 2 here already. That's looking far more comfortable, but it is early days. And Cloud, still clean enough to take down Alpha. Give them a pocket to play from on this B site.
2v4, GIANTX needs to do something.
Oh, that'll start it. Can they find somewhere anywhere decent for the post-bomb though? They've still got the Paranoia. Jesus. Cloud now, yeah, Paranoia's in, he's dead. It's all on Purpo. Paranoia catch both of them in the end. Yeah, Purpo's in a world of trouble. God, again, that Odin. Boaster, he's gone for the ace before. He's now had the Odin. Got a ratty little Alpha.
They should know though, Alpha loves playing this box.
Aura's having a look. Hiya! Rat's gone. Kayak, oh dear, look at the util. He's still alive, he's still alive, he's still alive. Oh my god, he's very much alive. Pops the ult as well, feeling the pressure. Sends it, gets it, Kayak now. Looking to take that top spot away, but Westside left in a 1v3. Problem is that with Crashies in his current position, they don't ever have to fall off this. Now the flash might do nothing, actually. Boaster! Just M4s, AKs.
Locating targets.
Oh, tough spot here.
Oh, does he get to live? Kayak. He was on a heater before. That's really hard, though. Checked on by the util. There was no really way out for him in that, as Crashies now in his little individual battle on the other side. Westside.
Spike planted.
Westside sharp enough to take him down, giving them that 5v2. The Boaster's still alive and the Odin's still there. Look, seen stranger things, but it seems like the counter is just get your own Odin, apparently. As Alpha gets closer. Nice for one. Just couldn't quite adjust towards Purple.
And got caught in a corner. Which is the big opening there for GIANTX.
Okay.
They're liking these B approaches.
Bam's in. This is going to get tough now. Does he get out in time? He does.
30 seconds
No
left.
chance to take him down. And GIANTX do have the site, but close. Okay, no, that was Crashies. Okay, I genuinely was kayaking that. That could have been one of the best shots I'd seen in a minute, but still, Spam is there, chipping away. Look who's creeping. Ara this time to get boasted down. It's all could try and lock them in on the site, perhaps. They're still trying to fight this one. And yeah, just trading in on this. They're doing really well, but time. Oh my God, Alpha. They've got time on this too. Leaving it late, but plenty of seconds to spare. FNATIC not down.
And want to go back, they'll be in trouble.
Yeah, Kayak should have seen enough here. Calling for that one way to come in, but they're disrespecting it. And maybe they shouldn't have. Kayak, oh, he's clean again. So sharp, at least for those two there. Really nice impact. Both even catching a third. So they're down to just Vickless. And Westside, that's still going to be just difficult even on the cross here. Nice from Westside to bail them out towards Alpha. And a pump of the ult. This should give them at least the plant, you've got to imagine.
Chronicle's on this flank. No, Crashies is on this flank already though.
I don't think they've really had this come through because we saw the Crashies before was quite patient with it. Now obviously getting much closer from Mound. Going to take away Flickless. Even just Westside in a 1v3. I like the reposition, but it feels quite obvious to an extent, even Kron considering it, and the cross gets made. Things now get harder for Westside. The spam enough to be a problem. 14 HP and a prayer is not enough. FNATIC taking control now of this series.
Yeah, beautiful from Kayak again. The nice back and forth of Boaster on the on Mound. But to me, I'm a bit surprised GIANTX with this composition. They have plenty of tools to deal with a Mound control. I'm surprised they didn't use any of that util to
Alpha can stall out time here, keep them pinned to this pivot through towards
Nice seize.
this. Oh, the combination is divine. Ara is at least going to get one back and maybe forge a path in, but this is still not looking good. FNATIC really composed under this pressure. Ara's going to go nuclear. Yeah, Ara can't disrespect that. And it looks like that ult is going to go to, I don't want to say waste, but Chronicle, right place, right time, fully in control until then. Purple going to make it through, but it is traded in on Kayak. Close. Noted creep through towards B, as you've just seen there. Alpha will be aware that someone is getting a bit closer, but focus towards main. That's a big reveal, big info. Cloud's going to take down Boaster, but it is this... Oh, that tracking was just stunning from Alpha, and the lockdown to boot. He was thinking about it. And the Nightfall going to go in. FNATIC once again just compounding the problems here. Back to a 3v3. Denial of space comes in as well. Chronicle making this difficult. The lockdown in play. They got to run here. Well, they will be held back, and Alpha's on the hunt. They can't even make it away in time. Just about getting out of the lockdown, but Alpha is on the hunt. They wanted a quick plant. They're going to get it. But they've got to get a pick back here. A 2v3 is not happy to be held from the site. Cloud trying to play ahead of this. Awareness from Crashies, but the C's not going to find its man. But Alpha does. Flickless goes down, leaving Cloud in the 1v3. Player spotted, but Cloud knows his days are numbered. Beautiful from Crashies. And FNATIC showing diligence here and keeping to their own standard.
Yeah, back on the comfort map. No, and it's one of those 3-site maps that Boaster's now going to be able to unlock his IGL brain, but a quick push out from Ara, punished immediately.
Cover going out.
All right, Purpo. Woo! That's nice.
That's nice too.
Oh, Purpo! He's beaming. Hold on, maybe GIANTX. We're just nuts on defense. Oh, okay, well, it look 1 HP in a dream.
HP is low for FNATIC too, though.
Yeah, Westside is barely breathing, but that... Oh! You got to feel that Alpha was on for that one, but not to be. And Westside, if you do anything here... Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. That should be the nail in the coffin as Crashies try and put in a performance... Sorry, Chronicle, but it's a 1v2. Yeah, they're just going to swing it together. Nice try. Goes and B, trying to feign a bit more attention towards A off the back of Rubble. See that Crashies there was the one to just invest that Prowler. Cloud, a little asleep at the wheel. Either mini-map or just swung on here, and that's lovely from Chronicle. I like the initiative, and look what it's done to Ara. 3 HP. That pain show would have been the death of him. Flickless, how did you live? They've done enough to make this genuinely doable, and they might fancy this look towards A. They've just been outgunned in the end. FNATIC made that look really quite doable. Purpo's on red alert though, feeling that maybe something's a bit weird here, and rightly so. Hasn't noted crashes yet, but Kayak slipped the net. He's been caught. Okay, so all of those potential threats have been nullified. Yes, the HP is low. If it was anything but a classic, or if it was a Sentinels classic, I'd be probably paying more mind. But it's 8 seconds, and Crashies has to go for it. So, GIANTX, see them maybe FNATIC considering this late B crunch puts Cloud right at the forefront. He's very alone, but Cloud's good for it. He's got to be careful about main though. He's been outdone, overwhelmed in the end, but now Crashies going to break through and take the space away. Can they keep security here? The lurk's on the way as well from Chronicle. He's going to be coming in on the flank. Beautifully done. Flickless just turned around, but it was too late, and now they can run it towards C if they want to, but time is very low here.
Spike planted.
Man, Purpo. Yeah, no chance. Didn't think that Alpha was still around. FNATIC playing this rotation game very well. Iron Westside do have the rifles here, though.
Yeah, they're gonna go for it, looks like.
Kron can buy a bit of time on this post plant if he needs to with the util. Still got a little bit to work with, right? But Ara gets the right timing. Boaster's been cleared, but trying to clear through. Ooh, that doesn't look like that was where he wanted it. And Ara doing very well. I don't know if they got half on this one, but time is going to be running low. Ara's going to go above and beyond for his side here, but down to 7 HP, just caught by the bullet. I think he knows he's done for. A valiant attempt, but the bonus falls away. Still going to confirm presence too. Paranoia, I think, primed here. They're going to try and disrespect this?
GIANTX still have 3.
Yeah, okay, that's how they get rid of the wall. You remove the player, apparently. But they got to go now here. Oh my god, Kayak! Oh, it's just unreal from FNATIC. They had no right to get in towards this site. And now Ara and Purpo are behind the curve, but it is still a 2v3. Not impossible, especially with Purpo's positioning coming in.
Yeah, all good position for FNATIC, all on this elbow side of C. Looks like they're gonna fight out and find Purpo.
Yeah, that's...
The boombot? Nice paranoia.
Man, there's been so much pressure put on the players towards this side of that. It was Cloud before, now you're seeing it with Flickless there. Really good at the crunches coming in and just layering that pressure on. Cloud this time was playing over towards the other side on A, but it's not much of an easier position. Trying to find a cheeky angle, maybe catch a cross, but he's just punished by Chronicle. They've done everything they need so far. It's really heads up from Kayak. He's just hitting everything he needs to. Nice. Very nice. Gonna put a bit of pressure back on FNATIC here, fighting on the side. Purpo, controlled in approach. And bear in mind, Crashies is a mile away. Purpo, no, what are we up to? I think he just got lost in the sauce.
Early? It doesn't seem like they got a read on GIANTX rotating away.
Oh, alright. You can see the attempt. But Chronicle was there to save the day, catching him on trying to close down towards, I think it was Alpha who just dipped out of there. Gets a little greedy on the look back, goes for the monitor adjust, because clearly that was the issue, but Purpo, position. There's someone behind him as well, yeah, Kayak was there. It's a messy round, but it's still going FNATIC's way until then. Cloud, a stark reminder of his capabilities. He's gone for the mound position here. The plant complements it, but this is tough. There's a lot of bodies that they can put through to this, and Flickless still has utility. Needs to play this just to perfection. Lovely, controlled, beautiful. Boaster, can you do the unthinkable? Turns the flash well enough. He's got to stay on this one. He might have got the time on this.
Oh my
He
God,
actually might have got the time on this, Boaster. Absolute magic in the end. A red
Do the same to FNATIC.
All right, Kron, test is on. And the patience is here. Paranoia, good. Time to strike. Was right about then, but it's Westside. Come in with a couple for himself, but it was Crashies to keep the numbers on their side until then. Kayak now left with a mountain to climb.
Time to jump.
Purpo is lower, and he does have a sheriff, but they're staying together. But does that matter? Kayak with GIANTX focusing towards his B side. Not too surprising. This is quite traditional in this sort of round. Does normally get you a plant. But the player looking to stop that would be Alpha. A little bit wild for him to come in swinging, but hey, let the boy take a fight or two. It's gotten a bit dangerous, but it was always going to be kept in check. And that's Westside. The timing on this, but does he get to spot him in time? I don't know. And the caution being aired, but this should give away his position now. But Crashies is far. He's got the angle. Not a problem. I got a bit nervous just in case he was able to gap close towards Boaster, but wasn't to be. Crashies has his back. The new romance, obviously.
Soon, I imagine.
That's going to be going towards backside. Salvo's going to be going in, forcing them both kind of towards that graffiti side. Aura so sharp. Does he get another though? No, he doesn't, but Alpha's flashed up. He can't do much about it. And once again, we pose the question, can they hold this? And the answer is no. Purpo clearing house, leaving just Kayak to try and walk the smoke. Nice attempt, but just too many bodies there. It feels like they actually got around the corner, so it wasn't as effective as he probably would have liked, but already on towards that C side. Boaster's going to beat the timing on here. Paranoia goes in. It looks like Kayak wanted to swing. Flickless, though, going to find both of them. Sight now under contest. Chronicle might have to back away from this a little bit. He can't be the one to engage now. Needs to wait on Crashies. Needs to wait on Alpha to get closer to try and pounce this trap. But Crashies leans in ahead. Takes away Aura, but a trade goes in, so it's still not coming his way, but they are waiting. If he dares peek that corner. Crashies, it's wait. Baited, breath, lovely. Back away now, doesn't need to outstay his welcome. They didn't speed up too fast, and they have numbers.
Yeah.
This is a lot more, and Alpha the other with the weapon here, but the angle not great. Playing off the corner just a little bit too close, gave the advantage to Westside, but still, ult's gonna be coming in, and they are gonna push this one straight in. Head first, Aura clears Kayak. They still know there's threats here, they still know there's more here. Boaster being one of them, dips away towards Sewer, runs off, but he can't get away. Flickless gonna find him, and now the plant next on the horizon. The Sover from afar, actually catching Kron, I think they're on that one, but still they got its number. Purpo down now, Flickless in the 1v2. He wants the time, but Chronicle wants the gap close. He didn't get the kill, and now there's a chance. The shock dart connected, but not quite enough to really deny that fight going his way. But Flickless in the 1v1 up against Crashies. Crashies an experienced player, but Flickless playing this well, but you can see that little bit of paranoia building. Did he already cross to sight? Himself towards hell. Dart gonna come in. Is there hesitation for a moment? Stuns there. Cross made. Crashies comes back around. Worried about this. This is a worrying trend, isn't it? It's one of those that's. It's one of Chronicle's gonna do something silly there. No, it was Kayak actually to find the first. That was. Cloud couldn't really deny it, but away we go. Already quick off the starting block. Aura in, looking for a man. Found it. Kayak completely. I don't know, out of it in this one, and it feels like Aura's read it right, but it was Flickless to find Chronicle. Removed. He was left all on his own. Boaster, Alpha, and Crashies. No flank this time, no luck this time, and still quite far away from this. That plant's going to be in.
Spike planted.
It's going to be a drone and Alpha's shield up to facilitate this retake.
Smoke's there for Boaster now. Waiting for Alpha to set it in motion, but Boaster goes ahead of this one. Crashies, Alpha, they look lost in this, and Crashies fall. Aura going to be noted early.
Another horrible buy for FNATIC as well.
Yeah, it is messy. And it's confidence from Aura. Can't get away from that though, Crashies. Hey, we got some North American on this. Does he get the reward? No, Westside just going in towards that sewer. And he's turned around and he's dealt with him. There was a moment in time, 10 seconds earlier, it could have been different, but for now it is what it is. Boaster tucked in the corner, gets cleared. Cloud diligent in approach, but Crash is still trying to be firing on this one. Chronicle! Oh, this could be huge. A 1v1, 2 bullets to play with, and information had. Can he land the shot though? No more to play with, and the gap gets closed slightly. Purpo down on 18. Chronicle gone. Momentum. They've got the choices. Ooh, 1v1 time. Alpha, let's see how you do. You should be on for this, but he does have Aura, but very well handled by Alpha. Good first pick. And oh, the follow-up, gorgeous as well. Cloud gone, they're down to just 3. A 4v3 with Chronicle still at the back of the B site. They have control across the map. There's very little left unchecked here.
And Kayak's got this deep line on
Love that. Really nice. Purpo checks, but it doesn't matter. Kayak hits the shot, he doesn't need to outstay his welcome. He gets out of there, gets his one, and backs away.
Yeah, talking about win conditions, I don't mind having Kayak on those deeper lines. I think that's what I would be doing as a general approach.
Yeah. Alpha and that ult, and even getting the second just feels like was the kind of icing on the cake, wasn't it? But GIANTX, it's a reality they have to face. If you do start seeing Alpha starting to warm into this game a bit more, having that sort of impact, Kayak holding those deeper lines, they're going to have to find a new adjustment. But for now, FNATIC.
Approach.
And if they spot 2 players, maybe towards quad, yeah, that, if anything, encourages it here. Chronicle trying to stick around. You can't stick around. There's no way out of that. Yeah. Purpo should be watching towards this. Kayak going to have to come out of that ult at some point. Here it is, Purpo on the line, gonna be cleared. FNATIC looking to try and pinch from the other sides now, but time is gonna start ticking. 4v4, flipping the roles almost. Can you hold this site when we play attack? No, you can't. Aura the only one to draw blood here, leaving Cloud in a 1v3. And they've got numbers, they got positions. Gorgeous retake from FNATIC, taking the tour of...
His ult, 1 flank retake, and now anti-eco.
change, but the solution hasn't been found the whole time. Chronicle has not been having a good time on this side of the map. Crashies gets a gift from the gods. He almost survived longer there. They've managed to once again take this site with lesser weapons, but the retake this time has not got the flank on it. It's not got the pressure on it. There's a flank on the other side. Look at West side here. His timing could be divine as well. Alpha trying to get a little bit closer, and he's found Purpo. This must instigate that flank from West side to come in now. Flickler's trying to be posturing up, buying the time with these beautiful salvos. Oh no, it's a nightmare. Cloud just got BOASTER as well. That's twice now he's died to these salvos. We've got the ult coming in, and maybe unnecessarily. Cloud to catch it.
So into C site with very little resistance.
Yeah, and it is going to be respected by FNATIC. The smoke obviously deep here. Does Alpha invest ult? Chronicle has got Purpo though. That is lovely. Crashies from all the way across. Oh, he's got both. Dream come true sort of thing. Cloud dreaming of an outcome that's probably not going to be happening now. He's heard him though. Alpha up for a biff. BOASTER gap closing. Doesn't expect it. Oh my, oh my god. Yeah, Kayak easy now, Tiger, because there's a real issue here. Chronicle's timing is everything. It's a nice reposition. It's very hard to consider for Cloud. But that suddenly got serious in a heartbeat.
He's going to need to ace though.
I mean, God.
30 seconds
And
left.
again, I feel that Kron is on for the perfect position here. He'll have to go towards a spike, and he is. Very well done.
Okay. Usually favoring GIANTX.
Oh my good lord, he's thrown everything at it. Ara's still hungry, but it's Kayak to greet him with a smile. This time around, Kayak's here. I feel like he hasn't been able to be on this site as often as he'd like, but now with the operator, tough position to play and feels risky. Oh, but the reward is just divine. Gorgeous stuff from him as Cloud. Oh my god, not again, Cloud. You got 5 bullets and 3 players to find. Easy, Tiger.
A simple, blowout victory from here. I expect resistance.
I'm with you on that, Wes. It looks like Westside actually copped a lot of damage here, but look at the stack. Look how much priority the GIANTX put. This 4-play stack towards kind of, I don't want to say thought through, but there's, oh my god, has Kayak been seen? He has. Oh my word, and Ara turned around for it. He was just caught by the players drifting from B towards C. The timing not there for them, leaving Crashies and BOASTER to try and pick up the pieces of this round. 5 against them, and GIANTX looked prepared for this. BOASTER trying to find a path through Garage. It looks unavailable. Crashies with a lovely shot towards Ara. Just that shock dart to buy maybe a couple of seconds on the plant here. BOASTER trying to make a play. And in that smoke. Does that FNATIC classic work just as well? The double swing. Oh, I just dipped into the other side of the smoke there. Crashies. Oh my god, it's 3. Are you on for the ace, Crashies? You got 1 bullet, hits a reload. Got the dart as well. He's got something to do with this one. Come on, Crashies, show me some magic. No, it is GIANTX pulling off the first round here in the second half. And Mini, they looked ready. They looked like they had the read. It was a Can FNATIC make anything happen this round? Any small victories here? Purpo, if he's focused, should have the angle, and he's got the kill. So far, no really red flags to be worried about.
Standing ahead.
It should be a simple one for GIANTX here.
I like this, though. You can see the timing on what they were trying to do on that crunch towards Westside, but it just gets outdone. I like Kayak's attempt. It's not there, though. And this now, formality. GIANTX getting the seed.
Yeah, he's got a big job in this game if they're going to continue with this 1A approach.
Yeah, it is not easy. Whoa, yeah, outdone. Kayak, so mechanically gifted, but Purple going to claim one back, catching the player by window. That was the trajectory and pathing of GIANTX is good towards the safe side.
All from one position, though.
Silence.
Would have been nice to have
Nice
a bit more of a
kill from
crunch.
Crashies.
Yeah, now you look at the pressure then coming back through from Sewer, but they've already gotten past that. They've skipped ahead a little bit. So Kayak maybe next. Turns the flash well, he turns back into it. So Crashies plays in, swings in. Crashies, he's held the line just as desired. Now FNATIC looking quite simplistic in approach, and the Hunter's Fury gonna, I think that's at least a tag. Yeah, it's a pickup for Crashies too. He's been so good. Work with before. Should be info on this. That's 2 spotted. That's, again, a lot to be working with here. Trying to get that connection, but Alpha going to go for the kill. Yeah, really well controlled in the corner. Good trade for Westside, so not out of complete touch. But now we have to see what that retake looks like on the C site.
Not too much to work with. We've got Ara pressuring the flank and some salvos, but Westside's got in already.
Yeah, that's a bit worrying. And where was BOASTER? I guess maybe imagining Kayak had that. I don't know. It looked a little lost in the sauce here. This is still getting dangerous. It's a 1v2. R's position does get noted. Obviously, going to be considered earlier. He's got to get moving, and he knows he has to try and gap close and get there in time. The flash going to come through. Tries to find himself a cubby to play from. Trying to identify this crossfire. Find the player. Spots one. Oh, it's lovely. 5 bullets. He can't convert on Kron. Safety found for FNATIC. Should be just working a default, really. You know you're up against a team on Sheriffs or, you know, a broken bite. And already Alpha's been rewarded with his patience. FNATIC very heads up about this, re-clearing towards window. I don't know if they go too deep to clear it. Gonna look for the last player. BOASTER, that was sharp. Quick towards Purpo there. And again, methodical from FNATIC. And this is kind of what you need in a round like this. You need to be very composed about it.
Show me a target.
They've got to deal with an alpha ult on the next, like the second gun round.
Yeah, look, it's something that we kind of compliment with FNATIC to an extent, but a lot of the good teams will do it. And we talk about the kind of layering when we get towards top-end teams is how well they utilize. Hearing that shield pop makes you nervous, and there's the player snatched. Alpha will be taken. I think that's Purpo here. Oh, that's not clean, but it's fine. He gets away with it, but there's a lot of bodies on this side of the map. So as much as he does go 1-for-1, we are seeing this 4v4 break out. Still have Kayaks off if they need it, but they've got time to work the map now. Alpha, yeah, really strong from him.
It's a big kill.
I don't know. He's still around by 8. It's all on Cloud. He's in the right place. And it's the right time.
Spike down.
Head rolls off of BOASTER's shoulder, and he looks towards Sewer. Not wrong about it either, but now Alpha going to take towards the site. Imposing figure after this sort of round. Oh! Cloud surgical in precision, but Crashy's the one to bring this back into hand, and now Kayak has to hold the push up, and he does. Swiftly handling the push.
Cloud not happy.
No, I think even I can translate that one. Ooh, insta ult and insta push. I mean, Kayak's already got Purpo. Purpo's been kind of battered in this one. He had the alpha ult before, now the first one to put. Hello, hello. What's gone on here then? This isn't a fun round, is it? It feels like it's the Cloud show right now. As Westside also trying to find some presence, but Alpha still had that shield up, ready to go.
I've never had hatred about Team Liquid.
Publicly. I'm just staring at the bar, man.
Only when Slicky was coaching.
Give me something. Not been a bad game necessarily, but I want to see this. Oh my god, yeah, that's... Oh, I don't know who survived that one better off. Aura, he's a madman. I loved the attempt. I loved it. Obviously, didn't go well for him in the end, but you know, he got to try something.
It was his only option.
Literally. Oh. NT.
My butter broke.
NT's in chat.
30 seconds
4v4 though now. And it feels like FNATIC start to run the game a bit better at this point as well. Once they remove that one player, they can kind of punish these rotations. And it is all a ruse though. Look where the spike is. Oh,
this is where BOASTER's at his best.
Yep. Oh, it just feels...
We saw it all against Vitality, these fakes coming in.
Yep.
Reading them like a book.
That was very well done. Ult there as well.
Dodge though.
Yeah, so they can still put a fight on this, but they're going to try and flood, I imagine. Yeah, they have to. They have to go for util, and Cloud outdoes Kayak. Westside clears Alpha. It ain't over yet. BOASTER doesn't have the 1v2 this time. GIANTX hasn't been quite up to scratch in this half. Might be a hard test up against Kayak, who's been clean. But this angle, very favorable. Nice for him to pick that up. Doesn't need to overstay. He's worried, obviously, there was a follow-up. We know it's through Sewer, though. Chronicle looking to catch, and he does. Punishing Ara on the fallback towards site.
GIANTX have read this fake beautifully. Not biting this time at all.
Purpo. Oh my word. The dart is there for Crashies though. And away we go. Oh, Kron, Alpha actually looked at that. But still, Westside was on the site. Flickler's going to find Crash. Time that Ara's done, it's repetition. Difficult to make count. Cloud trying to draw their attention, bait them in here, but it feels readable, but Kayak's still going to fall for it. Ara, do you get to keep your life? Do you stay alive?
You and me.
I mean, now's your real challenge. Here we go. Alpha on the 1v1. I don't think he's lost one of these yet. And he still has not. Brings it back to level footing. At 4. Completely full off sight. I feel like you can't give it up completely, but Cloud's in trouble here. He needed Flickless to kind of bail him out a little bit, turn the eyes away, which I guess he did, but now the issues start to mount up. Player to the left, player to the right. The cage going to deny some access. Westside trying to isolate one. It is BOASTER to the left. And it's only BOASTER on the left here. But on the drop of the cage, the drop of the players, FNATIC.
Yeah, I love that little threat opener from FNATIC, using their double duelist. Didn't get anything, but now it's back on Aura.
And Flickless just fell. This is all on his plate pretty much. Can he deal with the pressure coming his way? Oh, that's certainly how you do it. Gets out of danger, at least for now, trying to dip away, trying to find some safety, but Kayak is hot on his heels. Takes a get out of jail free card, but looks to try and control Aura, who is still standing on this side. The wall going to be coming his way as Alpha removes his teammate. Aura now surrounded, he falls. Alpha coming alive. And FNATIC looking on the money now. Just Westside to deal with 3.
Spike planted.
And a good game is one thing, but beating FNATIC here is a different ball game.
Goodbye.
That's a start. Got it in the end. Oh, hello. Finds one. He's fancying it. He's got to go for it at some point. You can see the BOASTER getting closer just in case. Spots him as well. He's seen both now. I don't know if he's got it in him. He's got to take the chance, but BOASTER waits. A BOASTER strike.